What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, listen. There are some stories out here that are beyond head scratching and just make you gasp when you hear how vile a human being can be. The crime I want to talk to you today is a story I seen this morning. I couldn't wait to get back off of work and share it with you guys. The story is about this guy right here that just got sentenced to 6 years in prison. You remember that amount of time, 6 years, for the horrific crime this SOB did. This guy right here is Lucio Diaz, Houston, Texas. Shout out Houston. And like I said, he was sentenced to 6 years in prison for doing something vile and insensitive that affected a whole lot of people. Take a look at this and we'll come back and talk about it.
Well, now to the disturbing case of a janitor who is accused of infecting more than a dozen office workers with an incurable sexually transmitted disease. Those victims have filed a lawsuit against him. We told you about Lucio Diaz. He is charged with indecent assault and assault with a deadly weapon, accused of urinating in a woman's water bottle who eventually drank from it and tested positive for a disease. ABC 13 reporter Courtney Fisher is following this bizarre case. She is live with the details of the victim's lawsuit, and the numbers just keep going up, Courtney.
Yeah, Melanie, that's the story here, right? When our Jessica Willie broke this story back in October, we had just heard from one woman who said that she was angry, very upset, frustrated, because she says that she got this STD because Diaz urinated in her water bottle. Well, since October now, 12 more women have come forward. So that brings the total to 13 women saying this happened to them. And now they have all come together and are suing the building's management company, the building owner, the maintenance company, and the cleaning company that Lucio Diaz worked for. Their attorney says that the companies allowed Diaz to keep working as a janitor in the office building despite knowing that he allegedly gave them herpes. Diaz was caught on camera back in August appearing to urinate in a water bottle of one of these women. She had set up a hidden camera after suspecting something was wrong. The attorney says that the company managing the building didn't notify all the tenants of what was going on until 6 days after seeing that video. This, again, back in October, and the former janitor was charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, that deadly weapon being his own urine.
All 13 of them need long-term treatment and care, and a lot of them need psychological care. I mean, this is not something that is going to go away. These are all professional women. They were all working. This happened in a work setting. Mm-hmm. So they need a lot of answers and they need accountability. The number that these women are going to need for their lifelong care is going to be determined by experts. As far as our petition is concerned, obviously we are seeking the maximum allowed under Texas law.
Which is?
It's above $1 million per claimant.
Well, back in October, the company managing the property did send us a statement saying, quote, "We were immediately cooperating with police as soon as they were made aware of the potential issue, and that police told them to, quote, not approach Diaz so that he could be arrested." Again, we have reached out to them since this lawsuit has been filed. We've got a reporter working this story later today. Much more. There will be a press conference this afternoon, and of course, we will be there. By the way, this attorney representing these women believes there are more victims out there, Melanie.
Boy, it just keeps
getting
getting
live downtown. Courtney Fisher, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.
Just keeps getting stranger, Courtney. Thank you so much.
Fucking disgusting. That shit pisses me off. And I'm going to explain to you why, but let me read you this real small thing real fast I seen on Newsweek. Check this out. Said he got sentenced to 6 years, right, which is a travesty in itself. He should have been sentenced to death because he ruined the life of a lot of people. Now check this out. Says in August 2024, just happened, a woman reported that she noticed a foul odor in the employee water dispenser at the doctor's office on East Freeway where she worked. Afterwards, she vowed to drink only from the water bottles that she brought to work. Later in September, She thought her own water bottle had been tainted with urine. Court records show a urinalysis confirmed. But it was a spy camera that she brought in that left no questions, she said. She shared only a still image from the video, but allowed ABC 13 to watch it in its entirety. Further testing brought devastating news to the 54-year-old victim, who learned she had acquired a non-curable STD. I want you to think about that woman's 54 years old. And this guy, if you looked at it, because they said he was in water bottles. No, he pissed in the water cooler. He put his urine in the water cooler. You know how much time and effort that takes? I don't care if you didn't like them people, you didn't like that job, or you didn't like that company that you was hired as a janitor to clean. You shouldn't have did that shit. Because you got your own uphill battle with that shit. And here you are spreading it to other people so they can go spread it to other people. Said it was over a dozen women. How many of them women you think got children that they came in contact with or have husbands that they probably spread that shit to, not knowing they had it? Who pisses and then has other people drink it? That's some coward bullshit. He should be sentenced to death. And they need to take him out there and give it to him swiftly. 6 years in prison is a slap in the face for everybody whose life was ruined by this fucking childish, fucking sick, demented asshole. That shit is wrong, man. That shit is wrong. The justice system is fucked up. And whoever fucking be making these criteria and guidelines of what a crime, amount of time somebody should get for doing something foul and fucked up as this need to be smacked in their fucking face. Y'all agree or disagree? This is bullshit. My wife at work right now. Could you imagine coming home? I get sick. She gets sick. All of a sudden she blaming me. I'm blaming her because somebody done found out they got an STD, marriage ruined, a bunch of stuff. She would have never figured it out if she hadn't put a camera up there. And for months they was drinking this shit. Think about it. For months. It had to be more than once for her to get the kick in her head. Hey, something's wrong here. Let me go put a camera up. And here it is, the fucking janitor doing this. Do you know how many people could have been affected by this or probably are affected by this? And here you are giving him 6 years in jail. Are you fucking crazy or what? They should have killed him right on the spot. I told you there are crimes out here where sorry don't solve the problem or make it any better. That is such crime. That is such crime. Do you know how sick, cowardly, and demented you have to be to do this to somebody you don't know and don't like and be around them? That's like slowly poisoning somebody. That HSV1 is serious. A lot of people have that, whether it was transmitted to them by accident or on purpose by some indiscriminate person. They're stuck with this disease that they have to deal with and they wish they didn't have. And here this motherfucker putting that on people. How much hate you got in your heart? Don't even matter because it need to be stopped. Your heart I'm talking about. This is vile, sick shit. That stuff take years off your life. 6 years. Get the fuck out of here. I'm done. Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. You can't even be safe in your work environment with somebody doing some foul shit. And I'm more than sure his life decisions is what got him being a fucking janitor in the first place after seeing that type of shit. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.